folks, how y'all doing today? This is Chris here with Sticky's Cabana. This is episode 4 of our podcast / blog. Throughout this whole thing, we're going to be interviewing performers that came out to the Cabana this past year in 2021 and performed for us. So today we have Lifeline.
Hey, how's it going?
So we're just going to go around here, have each one of you all introduce yourself to us, and we'll go from there.
Sure. I'm Hunter. I'm the singer and the songwriter, and I play rhythm guitar. So
I'm Noah. I'm the drummer. I just beat on stuff.
Yeah.
Dean, the lead guitarist.
Brad, lead bassist.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. So you guys played out Cabana this year, October 22nd, which was our last show of the season. Yeah. So you guys were the last band to perform at the last show of the season. Now, what did y'all think of everything?
It rolled, man. It was great. Really didn't know what to expect. Definitely was a trip, though. I mean, everybody was super cool, super nice, and you guys treated us very well. And
Yeah, I was impressed with the sound you guys are running out there. I had some major concerns, and these guys know it. We didn't keep everything public, but just behind the scenes, worrying about, okay, is it going to be loud enough? Do we need to bring our own PA system out there? Is it going to? I don't know. Yeah. How's it going to flow? And, no, everything was great. I was really impressed.
You're pulling up. I was wondering. I was like, are we here? Is this the spot? And then you go around back, and it's like, oh, this is the spot.
Oh, yeah. From the outside, it doesn't look like it.
No.
Yeah, that's definitely one of the coolest setups I've ever seen.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, from the outside, you pull up, and you're like, okay, where are we? But then all of a sudden, you're like, okay, and you step around back, and you're like, wait, okay, yep, I'm in the right spot.
Right.
And we've heard that reaction from several people this year.
Yeah.
And, they step back, and they're like, okay, wow, who would have this in their backyard? But yeah.
What in tarnation?
Definitely adds to the experience.
Oh, I can imagine.
It's a nostalgia feeling.
Yeah. It's got that homely vibe. That's what we were kind of going with, Got the fire pit, got the little bar, got the decent stage for a backyard.
Oh, we needed that fire pit that night.
Yeah.
Great
that was
moonshine.
Chilly. Yeah, moonshine. Yeah, so there's a question for everybody. There we go. You bring up the moonshine thing. Did y'all try anything?
I did.
I had a little bit of both. You had the watermelon that night and the hot cocoa one.
They had the jelly donut.
The jelly donut, yeah. They were both good.
Yeah. So, I've been making moonshine 20 plus years and multiple flavors. And so, you all tried the watermelon. Yeah. And stuff like that. So, this year, I need to get everybody's opinion on this. This year, we're going to be doing some new flavors. We've got a couple of them. So, as you know, Topher, one of the owners here at the Cabana, we're going to be doing Topher's Sweet Tea. His blend of tea with the shine to give it kind of like that Long Island iced tea. But now it's going to be called Topher's Sweet Tea. How do y'all think about that? I bet that'll go down well in the summertime.
Yeah, for sure, man.
I would try it.
You'd definitely try it.
Yeah, based off of the quality of the other ones, I don't know if you guys could make one that wasn't good.
Yeah. Well, then Lucas, one of the other owners, wants to do his cherry vanilla swirl. Ooh. So we're going to have a little bit going on there with that one.
Yeah.
That'll be an interesting one.
Yes, sir.
And then the summertime shine to replace the watermelon, we're going to do a jalapeno peach.
Ooh, that sounds intimidating. Okay. I like that.
Interesting combo.
Yeah, I know. It's interesting. Jared's always got his snozberry that he likes, because the snozberries taste like snozberries.
They do taste like snozberries.
They do. So, we're going to have that one, of course, always. And that's just a blue raspberry. So, for sure.
Yeah.
So, how long ago did y'all get started?
So, originally when we started, I think it was in 2017. Noah came in 2018. Mm-hmm. And we just kind of went from there. We had before these guys came along, we went before these guys, we had 2 more players, 3 more players, my bad. And they were with us for about 3 years or so. They went on to pursue college careers and stuff like that, understandably and respectfully. So we hit that kind of dead end of like, oh, what do we do? And we went through, I don't know how many guitar players.
I think 4.
4.
3 or 4.
Yeah, 4. And then, like, we get them ready, and we get ready to play these shows, and then they'd be like, oh, no, it's not for me, right? And then it's like, so there was this debate, man, where it was just like, do we want to continue or not? And luckily, with the good graces of God, we got Dean Davis and Pikey Smith over here, and they've been great. Really, the task that they have to learn all those songs in less of, not even a year. I mean, these guys had to take like 3 months to learn how to play identical to the album. That takes a lot.
Yeah.
All by ear.
Yeah, no tabs,
all by ear, no tabs. No
written music.
No tabs at
and then
all,
they got to deal with us that we've been playing them since 2017, 2018, and we want to do more stuff, so we're pushing on them. Hey, learn this, and we also want to learn this stuff. And it's just, But did a heck of a job. They got it all down. We're writing our own stuff
have it together, I can tell you that.
Thank you.
We can definitely tell that. So, as you know, we've talked about it in the past with other guys, especially in the Owners podcast that we did. You guys are an extremely underrated band.
Thank you.
You do not have the followers that you should have. I do believe that, I see it in time that definitely you guys are going to definitely climb the charts on stuff.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. What all do y'all take with you when you go to shows?
Mainly, we used to bring a whole bunch of cabs. I used to bring like a Line 6 cab and like a Marshall head.
Yeah.
And I think Dean had that Marshall
cab.
Marshall cab, yeah.
Stack,
Yeah, I'm not trying to speak for you, but he had that whole Marshall head and cab, and then we were just like, Dean brought it up actually. He's like, we need to just switch to PA or powered speakers. It's just going to be a lot more easier. So now when we go to the shows, we only bring our footboards.
Yeah.
That's about it. Unless it's like we always bring our cabs just in case.
Yeah. Most of the shows you play at have their own sound.
Most of the time,
yeah. Sometimes we don't quite know. Like when we came to Stickies, we got about half the equipment out that we brought with us. We just didn't know what all, and we Mr. Prepared over there always say have everything.
Dad of the band.
Well, we've showed up to places where we had to do everything.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's going to happen.
Yeah.
That's going to happen.
This guy ended up buying a Denali, or what is it, a Yukon?
Yukon, so we
just
can haul
to
everything.
carry all our equipment because this guy's bass stack is just huge.
About the size of this.
So while these two here are trying to go minimalist, I'm the exception there with the.
Oh Jesus!
My head unit weighs about 60 pounds. I've got a 8x10 cabinet.
Dude.
How
many
about
times?
300
my pedal
pounds.
board weighs probably
80.
It's probably about 50 pounds.
Yeah. We're used to. Our old bass player used to just have this little like a little.
Yeah, I think it was a Mark bass, and it was like maybe 25 pounds, but it was good system. But
this dude brings a whole freaking closet. It takes like 5 people to carry his bass.
There's a dolly built into it.
Yeah.
On the back, so
we can't even lift the dolly on our own. It's so dang heavy.
Mm-hmm.
So the wheels on the dolly broke.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So while we're sitting here in your all's area where you all practice at, you mind telling us a little bit about what y'all have here? Hunter, you want to go first?
Yeah. Like gear.
What you have.
So this is a Firehawk, and I'm using a Squire Stratocaster with Invader pickups, and that's pretty much it. Dean, what you got?
I'm rocking just a Boss ME80 pedal board on, the classic Jackson King V Pro Series. Dunlops.
Fender Jazz Bass, American, Ultra. Running through all Ampeg.
I have all Mapex Tom shells, Mapex Saturn Pros with a Ludwig accent bass drum, always Zildjian cymbals. I have my own special Ludwig snare. I always use a HD dry head on a 2-ply and my Evans heads for everything else. And DW5000s.
There you go. So with what you guys are showing me there, do y'all take anything different with y'all when you do like shows?
Not really. Dean we used to use cabs all the time, and now we're trying to break out of that. Dean's just now starting to use powder amp, and usually I won't even take my cab anymore. I usually just run everything through the board. So that's pretty much the only change really, as far as that goes. So
Well, right on. So if y'all don't mind, you guys said you're gonna play us like 4 songs.
sure.
All right, let's let her rip.
You ready?
Want me to start that one?
You go ahead, Scott.
Right on. So why don't y'all tell us a little bit about that song?
Sure. So back when I wrote Back, well, the lyrics were it anyway, I was really just kind of painting a story in my head, you know. A lot of times as an artist, I try to find the balance between reality and just kind of telling stories, and really that one was just more of a story song, just talk about being kids and getting in trouble and, you know, breaking the law, you know.
We've all been there, we understand.
Sure,
yeah,
sure.
Yeah.
You know.
Right on. Go for number 2.
Sure, so this song's called Heaven Bound.
All right. wore out yet?
No, we're just getting warmed up.
It's getting warmed up. Right on. Tell us about that one.
Yeah, so Heaven Bound, everybody thinks it's a love song, which it kind of is. So it's about being in a relationship with a girl for so long, and she has to move. She has to move away. So, it says in the song she had to pack her bags and go away. So the song about being heaven bound is finding this love that you have for so long, and she had to move away. So, I've been loving you for so long, so long,
Yeah.
So it's kind of a play on words, really. So.
Well, right on. All right.
So this next song that we got for you is called Serenade. Goes like this. Days and nights now. Well, I've been waiting for so long for you to come around. Well, I've been waiting for so long. You got me tossing and turning, you got yourself talking my mind. I'm thinking about you in every direction I can tonight. Just one night, just one time. I'll kiss your lips, I'll take the night and show you what I feel inside. Turn your day for a moonlight. Serenade, serenade. Got you down now. Can I call you? Are you alone?
thinking that song was your all's latest Spotify release?
Not really. I mean, we recorded that song in 2019.
Yeah.
But that is our most played Spotify song right now.
That's that most played. Then. That's what I was seeing then.
Yeah. I think when we first looked at it, which is funny writing that song because I wrote it and I didn't freaking think it was going to be the one that got picked, you know. And I just brought it in. The guys were like, "Yeah, we like it a lot." And so I didn't think it was going to do that well. And I think the first time we put it out, we got, you know, it gained a little bit of traction. And all of a sudden now it's like at 3,000. And I'm just humble. You know, I'm thankful that everybody likes that song.
What's it about?
So yeah, it's just about falling in love, man.
Yeah, I figured that's what it was.
Yeah. So pretty simple. Kind of intertwines with Heaven Bound.
Yeah,
So
absolutely. Well, give us one more, guys.
Sure.
All right.
So, Sticky, if you could press that gray pedal with the moonshine on it.
Yep, right there.
Yeah.
The moonshine.
All right. That's it.
This song's called My New Addiction.
I know about moonshine. let me tell y'all right away that song. I don't know if did y'all play that or is that a new one?
Oh no, that's an old one.
That's an older one. Okay. So right away that song reminds me of Motley Crue from the 80s.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right away it does. So I looked over at Lucas and I'm like, Motley Crue, man.
Yeah. Well, definitely inspired by Motley Crue too.
Yeah.
That's what I love about our music is that it branches out of all genres, and I think that's why people enjoy it so much. You know, one minute we can sound kind of country, the next minute we can sound like Motley Crue, the next minute we can sound like a punk rock band. You know, so kind of gotta know your audience. You gotta know what your audience wants. So.
For sure. So what exactly is that song about?
That's a good question. I really don't know myself. That's one of those songs like I just made up in my. Well, I didn't, worked on it lyric wise, but that's one of those songs like it's just a story. Just I don't know, get into a car and with a girl and taking off for the night and going wherever the night takes us is all I know. So
right on. So
I'm addicted to seeing her though. That's what I know.
So do you write most of the songs in here?
Yeah. So I write the core of the songs and the lyrics, and then I bring it into the guys, and then the guys kind of tell me, hey, I like this, but let's change it. Then they can come up with some better stuff than I can sometimes, and so just kind of got to pick each other's brains a little bit. So.
Right on. We definitely appreciate that.
All right, thanks for having us, guys.
Right. So last year, and 2020 for that matter, how did the Big C affect you all with shows?
Oh yeah, honestly, I mean, it affected everybody pretty good. I know we were all most of us were out of a job, and and then that's kind of like what it goes back to that pinfall of like me and Noah didn't know what to do because we went through all these bands and stuff, and it's just like the Big C's already here. We're at this break of like we haven't played shows in a while. People probably forgot about us anyway. Like, do we want to quit or continue in it? It took
and I joined in like right at the beginning of 2020,
and that helped.
We weren't able to do anything for a while. I was just catching up on what music already existed, kind of working on some new stuff. But then when I first joined in, we still had a bass player, and then he decided he was done. And then I was involved in that same loop with them on like
the Big C was a big contributor in that. Where at one point we was almost ready, but nobody was booking, and there's just
a lot of problems, man.
Did y'all play anything in 2020?
What we did though, we did take a lot of time to write. I had a lot of songs that were just written and stuff, and
worked on some social media stuff.
Pretty much, try to get that back and going, and it was just kind of rough because there's really nothing was. There wasn't much remote.
I didn't think we hit one gig at all.
No, when we finally figured out how to kind of live stream through Facebook and stuff, that's when they took off for the copyright stuff. We were like, well, dang it, but
it makes sense there. And then 2021, when did y'all start playing shows there?
2021, I think, who's the first people that... I think the first show we played in 2021 was at your dad's benefit, right? With, it was his birthday.
Callio actually was the first one.
Yeah. And then, after that, I mean, we haven't really played much. The summer...
Towards the end of the year.
Yeah, it was towards the end of the year, so we're looking at the fall, so... Basically, we just played Sticky's Cabana. You guys were gracious enough to have us on your venue.
You guys headlined for us too.
Yeah. And then
that was probably our 4th or 5th show of the year.
Right. Fourth, and then I think the last show we did was in Kirksville with Common Economy.
Well, I can tell you, we definitely have these guys booked several times next year already. Along with several other performers. So, you guys are going to be... Some of them you're headlining, some of them you're not. Some of them, it's just kind of a mixture going on. And, I think it'll be a good time. I really do.
Yeah, for sure.
I really do on that.
We're excited.
Yeah.
So, and I noticed you have us with different styles of music and different things.
So as for us as a band, we're really trying to push ourselves and push our limits. We've been doing this for a while, and we've had to grow with each other.
Yeah.
I mean, especially with him, he's not a real guitar player. He's not a real bass player. That's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing, but learning the musicianship and just seeing how these guys work together and just, I don't know, the amount of pride they put into their work really amazes me. And so I think now we're just trying to figure out our goals and what we're trying to do. We'd like to try to play more shows and working on getting some stuff going in Oklahoma and Kansas. And
I saw that. Yeah, it looks like it'd be a fun time for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure on that. So we like to ask everybody individual questions, and it helps people realize that you guys are people instead of just musicians.
Yeah.
So let's go around the room. Tell us a story, something funny from your all's childhood.
Oh man. You want me to go first?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. You go for it.
So, okay. Well, me and my sister were playing checkers with our dad one day, and I was like 4 or 5, and I don't know. I did something to make her mad. I don't remember what I did. Anyway, so I went to go take a shower. She locked me in the shower. She turned the light off in the shower when I was taking a shower. So she went to go play checkers and I peed on her head. So, and I was naked. So her and my dad were like right next to the heater playing checkers. So I peed on her head. I got my karma because my butt hit the back of the heater. And man, I still got that burn mark. I think, I don't know. Don't pee on your sister's heads.
Yeah,
it's a weird question for me because if you know me, anything and everything I do has to be funny somehow.
Yeah, that's true.
But there was one time I was probably 12, maybe 13, just a little pipsqueak, looked like I was 8. Me and one of my neighborhood buddies, there was a big snow, and there was this parking lot back behind our houses, and plow came through and shoved it all up, and after a couple days, it was a huge pile. We were like, holy crap, that's huge. Well, we decided to get shovels, and we was going to dig tunnels through them and crawl through tunnels, and we did it. We made quite a few of them. It looked like a little hamster house, but he had went inside, I think to go eat dinner or something like that, and I was just messing around still, and I was crawling through, and all of a sudden my arms were down to my side, and I was in the middle of this thing, and well, I can't move. And I freaked out, and I was screaming and yelling, and I thought it was the end of me. Yeah. And his dad came out with a shovel and just shoved it in the side, and it all caved in, and I was in no danger at all, but I was scared for my life.
Thought you were dying.
Looking,
there you go.
Looking back on it now, it was just, I was way too scared for no reason. If anything, I could have...
Yeah, for me, I don't know, I guess I was quite the rebel growing up, so I don't know which story to pick. But I guess one, I'm not sure how it lays on the funny scale, but I had learned how to make fireballs out of like pieces of sock, and you could thread them together into balls and soak them in some lighter fluid and stuff.
What?
Make little fireballs. So I was playing with some neighbors just out in front of my house. We were throwing fireballs around, but I put a bunch of gasoline in a Solo cup. Just, didn't think anything of it.
Yeah.
But we were standing in the road, and it had just got done raining, so there's still water running down the road. And the gas had eaten through the bottom of the cup, and then all of a sudden the gas just falls out, and the fireballs were already on the ground, and then all of a sudden there's fire just streaming down the road. And it was a pretty big ordeal.
I know what we're doing. Dean?
Well, I guess save the poop joke for last, right? So, when I was a kid, I had this huge phobia of going to the bathroom in public places, and I mean even the school. And just for context, my first year going to summer camp, a week-long summer camp, I held it the entire week, and I'm not exaggerating. I had some pretty good constitution back in those younger days.
Constipation?
Something like that. Well, my brother, knew how nervous I was about using public restrooms. Well, when I was in high school, I was taking some basically vitamins. Well, my brother had switched them out with some laxatives, and I didn't know it. And I was taking this stuff for probably 2 days before it actually really hit me, and I was at school when it hit me. And, and I was like, I can't go to the bathroom at school. So back then there were payphones, so I had to go rustle up some change. I might have called collect. I called my mom collect, had her call the office. I was 16 at the time, so she signed me out over the phone. I got in my car, and luckily I actually made it. I made it to the bathroom. I didn't know what was going on though, because like I said, I was pretty good constitution there. Well, my brother found out that I'd signed myself out of school because I had to take a crap, and he about died laughing. And he told us what happened, and
it kind of goes with the thing, you don't wish death upon anybody, but you do wish extreme diarrhea with a bout of the sneezes while stuck in traffic jam.
Yes. That was my brother.
Definitely worked. So for you, Mr. Noah Funny Man over here, so I've been asked by several people since they've seen you in when y'all played at the Cabana.
Mm-hmm.
How many times you been told you look like Jonah Hill?
About 3,000,
4,000,
something like that.
Yeah,
it enough to where it comes to the point where if I go out to the bar or Walmart and someone sees me, they're like, "You look like that guy," and I don't have to guess. I'm like Jonah Hill.
You already know. Yeah, you already know then. Yeah, so you probably get it quite a bit.
Oh yeah, always.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, that was something I definitely had to bring up in this for sure.
I thought he looked like Woody from Sweet Life on Deck.
We've all
seen
pictures.
Like your twin brother.
Yeah. So another thing that kind of brings out, the realness of everybody is conspiracy theories. I like to bring that up. If anybody has any conspiracy theories, any believe in Bigfoot, believe in the aliens, or anything like that.
I believe it. I'm a firm believer in the beef coon. Like part beaver, part coon. I swear to God, I'm gonna catch me one of them one day.
Never heard of that one.
Reaching out there. Oh yeah, man.
Beef coon, huh?
There's articles and everything.
Yeah.
I'm not huge on
the wall.
Conspiracy theories. I do believe, or it'd be cool if there was a Bigfoot. I do believe in other extraterrestrial life, whether that just be organisms or people that look like us or green things. I don't know.
Yeah, little green people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm probably in the same boat with that. I'm sure there's definitely some of those conspiracy theories that are real. Know that there's a lot of them that aren't.
Yeah.
But I mean, as far as like aliens go, like the conspiracy theory of like aliens being among us and stuff. Again, totally could be. I don't know, but I mean,
you saw
aliens' existence in the universe. Like I feel like that's ridiculous to think that there wouldn't be something else in the universe.
Yeah, we can't be the only thing out here, can we?
Right.
Because if we are, we're in trouble. I think. Yeah.
With a group like this, there's got to be something else out there.
What about you, Puggy Smith?
I can't talk about it. They're listening.
They're listening.
Hey, speaking of which, man, how off topic, but how'd you get your name, man? How did Sticky come about?
How did Sticky come about? So, every episode we have somebody ask this question, and we've got this little contest going.
Oh, really?
I've got a contest going. So for anybody that can guess it correctly at the end of this, end of all the episodes, first person that can do it gets a jar of my shine. It's gonna be you, huh? Yeah. So how I got the name Sticky. So when I was in the Army, I went on vacation and we went over to Amsterdam. And when I was in Amsterdam, I sat down at this cafe and ordered a sampler platter. Well, I thought it was food. Comes out sampler platter, all right. Got 5 different types of buds sitting there on the plate. So, I'm like, ooh, let's stick that in my pocket. And everybody's like, no, man, it's legal. It's legal. So, I got really, really high. really high.
Whoa, man.
Yeah, Cheech and Chong style.
Right.
And so afterwards, everybody's like, "Man, that's Sticky Icky over there." He started calling me Sticky like that, and it just kind of stuck with me all the way through. So there's how I got the name Sticky.
Yeah, man. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I think that's the one.
It's up to you all to figure out what's real and what's not.
I thought maybe it had something to do with, like, you got in a honey jar one day and poured all over you and you got sticky or something.
Yeah. If you watched any of the other episodes, there's food involved.
See? There's food involved, so, fellas, take notes.
You never know. You never know
Candy.
what's going to happen.
Candy.
Yeah, you don't know what's going to happen there with all that.
Right.
Yeah. So, where else are y'all looking to play at for this year? You guys got any other shows booked?
Well, right now we're kind of in the booking process.
Yeah.
We're just kind of scoping venues out at the moment. Like I said, I'm pretty sure right now we're just kind of planning on starting small, maybe just sticking around the St. Louis, Kansas City, Oklahoma area, and then maybe after a while branch out and go from there.
Go from there with everything.
Yeah. I know that a lot of what we're doing too is trying to stick to live streaming, trying to build our numbers back up because that's the hard part,
It is.
But bringing all the people, putting ourselves out there so the people can see what we are, what we do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
So, one more question for y'all. Sure. Anything at the Cabana that y'all would change if you could?
No, you know what? I mean, for me personally, everybody's so great. Everybody's so nice. The hospitality there. And I see a lot of people like us, who are just wanting to help and wanting to give back and do all those amazing things. And it's definitely a venue I stand behind 1,000%. I think I speak for everybody here when we all say that. We're very fortunate enough to be in your all's presence right now.
We appreciate that for sure. And we'll see you all May 7th for the benefit for Jared Marina.
Yeah.
So for
by
sure.
the way, we hope that Jared, if he watches this or something, we're praying for him. We think the world of you guys, and our thoughts and prayers are with him, and we hope he gets strong.
Y'all saw that he just spoke, right?
Yes.
Yes. That is a big.
I ain't read a book since 8th grade, and every single update that comes, my wife can send me a message that long, and I'm like, "What'd you say?" Because I'm not going to read all that. Right. But every one of these updates I'm reading because I want to see every single great thing that he's just. It's already a miracle.
Sure. Yeah, it is,
and it's just it's getting better and better. And it's awesome. And
they told us, with every good thing, there's going to be some setbacks, and we've seen it. We've seen it all throughout this. 3 weeks ago yesterday is when that happened. So, we've seen it all happen. So, it's going to be an interesting time. Yeah. So to end this for everything, I like to pull a little bit from like Sean Evans, from Hot Ones. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that show. Yeah. And at the very end of it, he says, "You've got this camera, and this camera. Tell the world out there a little bit about yourself and how to get a hold of you."
Sure. Hi there. We are Lifeline, and we are alternative. I don't know what to call us. Alternative rock. We're a rock band based out of Columbia, Missouri.
Sell it, Hunter.
Yeah, sell it real hard. So, just saying, if you guys need a band, you can contact us by I think we're working on a website.
Yeah, we got a website up right now. Still working on updates for like band pictures and stuff.
Yeah.
Bare Bones is up. We do post up upcoming gigs and stuff on the website, which would be lifelineofficialband.com. We also you'll find contact information on that website as well.
Or you can call me at 660. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not giving my number.
You might have all kinds of.
You can also message us through our Facebook page. You can see our music on YouTube, Spotify. We're trying to get it on some more streaming sites and stuff too. This guy didn't know Napster was a thing, so
right. Young kids these days.
Yeah.
But yeah, anything like that, or you can find us on Facebook. Just reach out. A lot of people just find me on Facebook and reach out through there too, and that's perfectly fine. So,
or you can message any of us individually
too. So
yeah. We are also we are also working on a lot of new material at the moment, and I think I'm not promising anything, but as far as recording wise, we're gonna try to get more songs done by next month or the next 2 months, so something like that. So,
well, there you go.
Look out for that.
There you go, and you guys look for them. Like I said, May 7th for the benefit. They're going to be out there at the Cabana. First show for them of the year, May 21st. Out there, they're with they're playing with Second Circle and. Who else y'all playing with? Second Circle and...
our friends 27
Yeah, 27 League. Yeah. 27 League, yep, that's right. So you guys are going to have a big show that night for sure.
Yeah, I'm super stoked to see what those guys can bring to the table. We worked with 27 League a bunch of times. Brad is definitely the guitar player. He's one of my best friends. They never disappoint. So
there we go. We look forward to it.
We're going to be breaking a sweat up there, so...
Well, folks, we'll catch y'all next week. We're going to interview The Bomb, Band of Misfit Boys. So talk to you then. Oh, yeah, and by the way, if y'all don't mind, please like and subscribe our YouTube channel. We could really use it, for sure. More the better. Thanks.